Okay, it's November 15th, 2018. It's Thursday. Going to talk about some of the trades today. Found the opening hour extremely difficult to trade. On top of that, I made some mistakes that I'm looking back and trying to figure out why. And I think I know why, because I didn't do my usual checklist when it came to a potential entry. I usually say, why do I not want this trade? And I usually quickly run through a little couple of reasons. And I didn't do that today, maybe because I've been doing really well lately. But anyhow, I'm going to whip through these pretty quick and I'm not going to show everything because I took a lot of trades and I just want to show this fairly quickly. First trade here was small winner for 17 ticks. That's the first one I took on NQ. And had a couple of losers. One loser entered here, which is crazy because there's a lot of price congestion. And what did I expect to happen except for it to bounce back down? Here's one that I got out of like 2 seconds before it moved.
Order filled.
I'm going to show that what I mean because it's kind of funny. I'm like getting nervous because I'm taking some losses, and I break even, and look what happens. Boom! Would have been a winner. Here's when I went in. A little bit of a late entry again. That one worked out. Came up here, got in here, not a good trade, as you can see, right up again against magnet lines, price congestion. What does NQ do when it hits these areas? It doesn't always just rip right through them, it bounces. So this was a loser. Here's one I went in, looked like a decent one, started pushing down, then started moving up. Got out with a very small loss there.
Stop filled.
Another loser here. Had a couple lower losers. You can see I'm minus, I think that says 680 at that point. So price action was really just jumping up and down, very choppy. Lots of things that looked like they were going to take off, like this one, and just trying to hold, but yet broke even there. You can see I'm just getting kind of bounced around. Shouldn't have even entered that one. Now I'm minus 820. One more, loss up to about 1,000 is where I generally will say that's my daily loss limit. Here's one I went in. It was up pretty good. I was holding for a bigger target. Thought I was about to hit my max drawdown here. This one didn't look good. Had no faith in any of these trades at this point. Just the way the market was moving. And finally, a good one for almost 40 ticks there. So that brought me to minus 450. Some more losers here. And a scratch, and I'm back to minus 850. Again, one more trade that takes me to 1,000. That is going to be my drawdown. Okay, this one worked out. Had a good winner here for almost 40 ticks. That put me back to 545.
Stop filled.
So I was really struggling. Here's one that I was in, and then it just starts taking off. That's in real time. Still down over minus 500 on the day. So you can see this isn't going too well.
Order filled.
Here's one I took. Again, up against a lot of resistance, but got about 20 ticks or so there, minus 380. Here's one. That popped pretty good for me. So now it was only minus 70. So kind of working my way back to even. Price had really started to move, at least with some directional momentum to the upside a little bit. Wasn't, and I was able to capitalize on the little pushes that I like. Up to plus 200 now. There was another winner, almost 40 ticks. Now I'm up to plus 495, and to be honest with you, pretty happy because, being 850 down to this. So I'm kind of proud that I didn't, quit, and I was able to get back pretty good. Okay, so at 11 a.m. we had the oil report today, and sometimes I trade oil using my 4 unit Renko, but when you get that really fast price movement after the oil report, I like the 2 range. Here's one I went into. Made a mistake though. It was right up against 56.50. Now 50 and 00, as you know, often have a reaction. Tried to get out of this one. Ended up losing about 12 ticks or so. So that dropped me back to plus 295. It still was on oil, saw some upward momentum, wanted to hold for about 20 ticks, thinking maybe even more if it pops through there. I was a little wary of the 00. You can see now this starts giving me some trouble. Not sure whether to hold this or get out. Crude Dude is not having much fun with oil at the moment. Then it starts making another push. And then I start getting the feeling, well, I think it can get a little bit more than 20. Let's try for closer to like 30. Finish up good on the day. That's almost 34 ticks there. And I squeezed it right before that. So I got about 30 ticks on that. So finished up 855 in profit after being 850 down, which is kind of ironic. So I decided that was good enough for the day, and that's when I stopped. So embarrassed by some of the earlier trading and not recognizing those conditions, but pleased that when things started moving in a way that I understood, I took advantage of it.